Tonight here on WCW Nitro, episode number 4, we're going to head towards Bash of the Beach. No, episode number 3, sorry. We head towards Bash of the Beach. Welcome, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode. We've got 2 huge debuts here tonight. They're going to be feuding. They're not going to be as together as they were in WWE and other companies. Our opening match goes to 60C, and a pre-show bout had decent wrestling, Little Heat, Yoshi Tajiri, Shane Helms, Jamie Noble, American Dragon defeated Trevor Guerrero Jr., Chris Dangles, Doug Williams, and Colt Cash in 8:15. When American Dragon defeated Doug Williams by submission with a crossface chicken ring. American Dragon 53, Jamie Noble 55, Shane Helms 60, Tajiri 48, Cash 52, Doug Williams 29, Chris Dangles 54, and Trevor Guerrero Jr. 66. No Work Career 60C. This is also going to be an NWA Wildside takeover with a lot of our Richmond talent from down there who are training appearing on this show tonight. Only on the pre-show. In the pre-show about decent wrestling done with Cheap Plumber O'Hare and the Plumber O'Hare and the Mamalukes defeat 2 Count and Pain Incorporated 77 when Shane O'Hare defeat MI Smooth by pinfall with a Widow Maker. Johnny the Ball 33, Big Vito 31, Shane O'Hare 53, Chuck Plumbo 51, MI Smooth 33, Cryon 71, Shannon Moore 52, Evan Kangaras 52, Chuck Plumbo in Rumble and Performance, and Evan Kangaras in Performance 58 C-. Also, Sting's going to make an announcement at the top of the show. Do you want to continue watching wrestling this? No. I don't know who this is, though. There you go. It's just a referee. In a pre-show in the bout had subpar wrestling non-existent crowd heat. Hellraiser, Johnny Swinger, and Fit Finny defeat Caprice Coleman, Teddy Hart, and Chris Sabin in 7:48 when Hellraiser defeat Chris Sabin by becoming the pile driver. Fit Finny 62, Johnny Swinger 33, Hellraiser 36, Sabin 41, Teddy Hart 43, and Caprice Coleman 33. Caprice Coleman improved in performance. These are all down in developmental territory, but I think Johnny Swing and Hellraiser should be down there really. 47D. In a pool pre-show match, Ric Flair defeat Kenny Omega in 6:29 by pinfall the inside cradle. Kenny Omega also down there. He got a 22. Ric Flair got a 62. 65. No work appearance. 50D plus. In an abysmal pre-show match, Beth Phoenix defeat Natty Nadine Hart in 6:17 by pinfall. Beth Phoenix 23. Natty Nadine Hart 24. No work appearance. 26E. We've got 4 huge debuts on the main show. In a pre-show had decent wrestling, Little Heat, Conan, Dustin Rhodes, and Chris Benoit defeat Drew Galloway, Kevin Steen, and Claudio Costalis in 6:51. Dustin Rhodes defeat Claudius Carroll by pinfall the Bulldog. So these are all done in developmental. Benoit 87, Dustin 65, Conan 60, Claudio Costalis 31, Kevin Steen 29, Drew Galloway 24, Claudio Costalis in performance 60C. In the pre-show had subpar wrestling, a Little Heat, Rob Van Dam and Colt Cabana defeat Chris Harris and James Storm 7:30 when Rob Van Dam defeat James Storm by pin the Frog Smash. Colt Cabana 40, RVD 66, James Storm 40, and Chris Harris 37. James Storm and Rumble 55C-. So for instance, tonight I saw Teddy Hart and when I saw Teddy Hart might do a better match than Johnny Swinger and Hellraiser, so they probably get swapped over so he can come up as heels. And so we're like, hey, B to open up tonight. There's going to be some changes going on here tonight. Next week, the landscape could change again with a new anti-drug stop and steroid policy. Certain wrestlers who come back as users will be sent to rehab. Now, on to the real reason we're out here tonight. Last week, Team WCW won the war, and now that means all 4 of us have a chance to take away that title from the NWO, and that is what we will do. If I can't do it, one of us will. And we are ready for you, Rock, and the battle that we're heading into. This is my WCW, and you play by my rules. An ATB Sting laying down the law of it. This is his company. You play by his rules. In our opening match, you're going to see 2 huge names assigned to the company. In above a table wrestling non-existent crowd heat, Angelina Love, Julian Hill, Mickie James, and Trish Stratus defeat Winter, Lita, Gail Kim, and Daphne Neto and Trish Stratus defeat Winter by pin of the Satisfaction. We're not going to worry about gimmicks. Trish Stratus 50, Mickie James 29, Julian Hill 12, Angelina Love 21, Daphne 32. Gail Kim 21, Lita 64, Winter 20, Lita in Techno, Mickie James in Techno, and Daphne in Flying 43D. We are going to have to work with the women's division, so I'm well aware that certain matches are going to be piss poor for us now because wrestlers like Winter, Gail Kim, Daphne, well not really Daphne, but Julian Hill, Angelina Love, Mickie James, and all those sort of wrestlers. You know, there's Mickie James by the way. That's Alexa Lear, and that's the original picture. Are all relatively new to the business, so we're going to have to work with them. In about October, Wrestling Nonsense and Crowdy, Abyss defeated Hot Stuff Hernandez in 102 by from the choke slam after James Mitchell in third. Hot Stuff Hernandez 25, Abyss 36. Hot Stuff Hernandez improving in performance. He's on all night deal. So Tony, while we're waiting for WCW to bring back Saturday nights for me to commentate on, I stand back here and get to see surprises like this. Joining me now, Booker T and his partner for tonight, Edge. And Booker T, this man all the way from the WWF has joined WCW and he's going to help me tonight. So Eddie, I hope you got someone just as great as this man. And with this Cage and Eddie hit the set and beat down Booker T and Edge, and Eddie grabs the mic and goes, "I have it. I have it. Edge's former friend Christian Cage. See you guys later." So no work improvements for that. I started both the store, I started the Edge versus Christian storyline. So this is JC Plus. Welcome to the company Cage and Edge. In about a decent wrestling for Little Heat, Drago, AJ Styles. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what 5, 6 debuts we had tonight. AJ Styles, Cash Ashley, and Juice and Liger defeat Dr. Wagner, Ilya Skipper, by credit Frankie Zane, and 7:44 and AJ Styles defeat Dr. Wagner Jr. by from the Stars Clash. Liger, Sony 2, Kazuhashi 60, AJ Styles 56, Drago 40. Frankie Zone 45, Brian Kendrick 50, Ilya Skipper 49, and Dr. Wagner Jr. 60. Liger and Flying, Dr. Wagner Jr. and Rumble, and Ilya Skipper and Techno. So these two are going to be a part of the Cruiserweight division here in WCW, representing CMML and New Japan Pro Wrestling, respectively. And he's also in New Japan at the moment. 65C, not bad. And then Shane Helms and Scott Hudson are backstage, and it's like, look, Scott, I know you like to introduce me, but look, tonight Mexican legend Dr. Wagner Jr. and Japanese legend Juice and Liger in the Cruiserweight division. We've got a women's division. You see, Sting had a plan, and that plan is to change and become the best again. And I'm going to help. I might be champion, but no way am I the best. You see, I could beat a Liger or Dr. Wagner, but it would not be that as easy as it's going to be when I beat Chavo in 2 weeks at Bash on the Beach. Strong promo there. Beautiful words from Shane Helms, so he thinks it's going to be very easy in 2 weeks at Bash on the Beach. 47D. And Gene's like, so Vince and Eric was shaking their boots tonight. We're going above and beyond. With me now, Scott Steiner. Scott's like, Gene, did you see last week? I quit match? Really? You think I'm going to say I quit? Hell no, it's not going to happen. You're the one going to say I quit at Bash at the Beach. This is going to be the fight you can't win, Goldberg. It's only 5B minus. Strong words there. In above a decent wrestling, Filthy Animals defeat the Briscoe Brothers, Revenge Royals, and J. Drac Stacey in 8-10. The elimination was Briscoes, then the Revenge Royals, and finally J. Drac and Stasiak. Mark Briscoe 48, Jay Briscoe 40, Joe 50, John Cena 41, Rey Mysterio Jr. 73, Billy Kidman 66, Sean Stasiak 47, and Mark Jindrak 45. Billy Kidman and Rumble, Mark Jindrak in Performance, Joe Briscoe in Technical, Stasiak and Rumble, Technical and Performance, 61C. In the Barrett Subpar Wrestling, a Little Heat, CM Punk defeat Glacier in 7:38 by pinfall. Glacier 38, CM Punk 46. No work appearance 46D. And then the following has been paid for by the NWO. And I was like, let's go back to the old school NWO, shall we? Last week you guys were very lucky to get out of the cage with the win in your life. Now tonight, Sting, I'm going to be laying the smackdown on you, and I'm going to take the world title home once again. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. 77B, not the best, but it'll do. I thought we'd do that because it's been done before. Then the next social match, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash and Kurt Angle defeat Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley and Chris Jericho in 9:48 when Hulk Hogan defeat Chris Jericho by pinfall. Legally used works to leverage. Jericho 90, Foley 92, Shawn Michaels 88, Kurt Angle 93, Kevin Nash 75, Hogan 85, Kevin Nash in Performance 80B, nice. Then Ravens backstage goes, last week I made your hero DDP bleed. WCW have tried to hold me back. I need to stop making people believe. I will not stop. This is what Raven does, and I'm going to do it again tonight. Quote the Raven, nevermore. 65C. And in about that good wrestling, a decent match of crowd, Raven defeated Hugh Morris in 8:17 by pulling the pile driver. Hugh Morris 60, Raven 70. No work improvements, but Raven at this point is throwing Hugh Morris into the ring post and is also busted Hugh Morris open in this match. 71, 70C plus. In above that great wrestling, a decent match of the crowd, Jeff Hardy defeated Lance Storm in 7:33 by pinfall the Swanton Bomb. Lance Storm 66, Jeff Hardy 76, no work period 72B minus. Filthy Animals and 2 counter backstage, and on breaks out and all 4 of them start brawling, and then basically host Radio and have to pull them apart, 42D. And in a superb match, Edge and Booker T defeated Eddie Guerrero and Trevor and Christian Cage in 8:29 when Edge defeated Eddie Guerrero by pinning the missile dropkick. Turns around where Eddie Guerrero was head towards the announced. Booker T 69, Edge 74, Christian Cage 68, and Eddie Guerrero 83. Booker T in Technical, Edge in Technical, and Christian Cage in Technical, so only 4B minus. And then the video plays hyping up your main event of the night as The Rock will take on the phenomenal Sting. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeated Sting in 25:02 by pinfall following interference from Kevin Nash. The Rock makes defense number 3 of his WCW World Heavyweight title, gets an 87B+, Sting 79, Rock 94. We're going to pre-book this match up, ready for next week's Nitro. Next week, my friends, you already know it's going to be Rock and Jericho, my friends. Next week, live on Nitro, Chris Jericho versus The Rock. Ooh. We're going to end with our final segment of the night. In a post-show battle, we had Fantastic Heat and Great Wrestling. Bill Goldberg and DDP defeated Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell in 14:57 when Bill Goldberg defeated Scott Steiner by pin with a spear. Diamond Dallas Page 64, Bill Goldberg 86, Buff Bagwell 62, Scott Steiner 82, Buff Bagwell in performance. That's where we end tonight's show with an 82B+, a crew star popularity in 33 regions. We're going to continue now and see where WWF and what WWF did, because that was quite a good show. I'm quite proud of it. I knew that was going to freeze at that point, because it always does. I'm quite proud of that show. I think we did all right. I don't think we did as bad as I thought we were going to, put it that way. You know, especially with what's been happening the last few weeks on TV. It feels great to be a part of a great promotion. And I think that this is what we needed to do. Kind of be on top is to kind of keep pushing the wrestlers we signed. William Regal, babyface turn, jeez. New time, WWF Raw Strange WCW Nitro. Got an 82B, we got 3,674. One sold out, but that was quite a good show. WWF Raw only got an 877B. So we got a backstage segment with the Kane, The Undertaker, and Molly Holly. Must be a love triangle going on there. Devon Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, and X-Pac and Justin Cable. The Dudley Boys defeat the X Factor. We then got Big Show and Vince McMahon. William Regal defeated Bushwhacker Luke. Rick Steiner went to no contest with Tommy Dreamer. Backstage with Steve Austin and Triple H. Segment with Chyna and Ivory. Chyna defeated Ivory. Then Mr. Perfect and Kane. And Mr. Perfect defeated Kane in the main event. So that's interesting. Mr. Perfect is now a main eventer in WWF. Kurt Hennig, if you didn't know, is 43 years old at this point. So WWF are clutching at straws here at the moment. Who we got on the waiting list? Oh, these are all these guys. So most of these guys you see on here now will probably end up going to rehab. So yeah. But we'll see what happens. Right, my friends, I'll see you again real soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next WCW Monday Nitro next week. Welcome back. It's a new day. Welcome back. New day, new dawn. New life for me. No. Joking. So yeah, yesterday I recorded 3 WCWs. I didn't do this one in the end. This one here, 1952. Yesterday I recorded that one, which is the one, and we also did it WCW Lives Episode 2, because this is Episode 3. We're going to do the pay-per-view and this today, so that everything should be ready to upload. In a terrible pre-show match, Beth Phoenix, Gail Kim, Lita, and Winter defeat Julian Hill, Mickey James, Natalie Dean, Trish Stratus 35, and Winter defeat Julian Hill by pinfall. Trish Stratus 50, Natalie Dean Hot 26, Mickey James 33, Julian Hill 16, Winter 25. Lita 64, Gail Kim 26, and Beth Phoenix 24. Lita in performance and Beth Phoenix in techno 46D. 4,042 people at the DC Bender Arena tonight who are coming to watch World Championship Wrestling. In a bridge round, decent wrestling, but don't much eat. CM Punk and Filthy Animals defeat Fit Finny Revenge Boys at 647. Billy Kidman defeat John Cena by pin of the Shooting Star Press. Ram Mysterio Jr. 73, Billy Kidman 68, CM Punk 48, Fit Finley 50, Samoa Joe 51, John Cena 36, no work on 65C. In the pre-trial decent wrestling, but don't Chris Daniels and Trevor Guerrero Jr. defeat Shane Helms and Jamie Noble, and 745 and Daniels defeat Shane Helms both in the last rights. Trevor Guerrero 64, Chris Daniels 56, Jamie Noble 54, Shane Helms 61, Trevor Guerrero in performance 65C. Nice pre-show cruiserweight match. In a pre-show bout, we had decent wrestling, but cheap 2 count. And Ginger and Stacey defeat Plumbo O'Hare and the Mom Lukes at 747. Mark Ginger defeat Big Vito by the Mark Perfection. Johnny the Ball 38, Big Vito 34, Shane O'Hare 61, Joe Plumbo 52, Sean Stacey at 49, Mark Ginger at 48, Shannon Moore 53, Evan Kingrass 53, Mark Ginger in performance and Johnny the Ball in techno. So a lot of the matches at this Sunday's pay-per-view, well, 2 of the main storyline matches have had to be changed due to wrestlers being on drugs and being sent to rehab. But I've come up with a decent fix. Mark Jindrak informs and joining the ball in Technical, 56C minus. Not bad at all, really. Let's move on. In a decent pre-show match, Glacier, Johnny Swinger, and Landstorm defeat Conan, Hugh Morris, and Dustin Rhodes in 7:44, and Johnny Swinger defeat Conan by pin the swing thing. Dustin 64, Hugh Morris 61, Conan 63, Landstorm 67, Johnny Swinger 33, and Glacier 39. Landstorm informs and Johnny Swinger informs. 63C, nice. In a decent pre-show match, Bill Goldberg defeat Dave Batista in 8:30 by pin the jackhammer. Dave Batista 29, Bill Goldberg 82, no work heroic 66C plus. And then Goldberg kind of stays in the ring to open up Nitro. That's why we gave him that match. So there is no Scott here. He's gone to rehab. So is Raven, RVD. Sting sent so many there. Scott, you lied to get there. So you'll not face me this Sunday night. This is not over. When Scott Steiner comes back, we will do the I Quit match. And I feel sorry to anyone who's going to face me this Sunday, because Goldberg is pissed off. An 8AB plus for Goldberg, which is great. As you can see, we have this also match will have to be changed. So we will still doing a tables match, but I can confirm after talking to Goldberg and the person who will be facing him, we have now been confirmed that it will be Bill Goldberg versus Ric Flair at Bash at the Beach. Yep, because of the injury, Scott Steiner's in rehab. I don't know how long he's in rehab for. I think he's one of the shorter ones in rehab. I don't think I can actually look at his name. And it will. Where is he? Here he is, Scott Steiner, main eventer, heel. Personal. He's in rehab for 2 months and 3 weeks, so he'll come back roughly just after. Yeah, so we'll restart the entire Bill Goldberg feud. Make it run for a bit longer, so I have to come up with some more matches, but that's not an issue. Yeah, B plus, beautiful. In above a decent wrestling below Heat Pain Incorporated defeat the Briscoe Brothers in 8:02, and MI Smooth defeat Jay Briscoe by pin on the train wreck. Mark Briscoe 47, Jay Briscoe 42, MI Smooth 32, Cryon 17, no experience 58C minus. In above a great heat and good wrestling, Booker T defeated Buff Bagwell on 7:35 by pin the missile dropkick. Booker T makes defense number 5 of his WCW United States Heavyweight title. Buff Bagwell 62, Booker T 72, Buff Bagwell in performance. So Eddie's gone to rehab to help himself get better, which is good. And this is why WCW is changing. Look, that means there's an open spot this Sunday night. So who's going to step up? Who's got the balls to step up and challenge the United States champion? And Lance goes, look here, Booker, I've got the balls. So this Sunday, I'll fill the spot. I'll fill the spot. See you Sunday. This match has been confirmed by WCW.com, but it will still be the advertised tables match for the pay-per-view. But it will now be Booker T versus Lance Storm for that United States title. I thought that after the recent weeks with Lance Storm performing as he has, I think he deserves that chance, and that's what he's going to get. And above that Turbo Wrestling non-existent crowd, Angelina Love defeated Daphne in 8:08 by pinfall. Angelina Love was retiring. Daphne 34, Angelina Love 24. No experience 32E plus. And then Jeremy's like, a lot of things are changing, and tonight is no different. But one match that has not changed is the ladder match for the tag titles. And joining me, the challengers, the Filthy Animals. And Ray goes, look at this, amigos. This is going to be a war this Sunday night. This is going to be a war. This Sunday night in our ladder match. We'll go out there and climb that ladder and win the titles. And Billy's like, if they want a friend to bring anything, so we will. We'll bring so many stuff into this match. It will be awesome. 29D plus from those guys. And then the following has been paid for by the NWO. So last week, I laid the smackdown on the boss Stinger and I kept the world title. The rest kicked ass too. You see, last week the NWO did not lose the match. Now WCW have been going to Australia, and then I've been told in 2 weeks we're coming to the UK. Let me tell you something, no matter what, the NWO will be on top. Wherever we go, and this world title will be starting right here. See you later, Jericho. So yeah, The Rock, everyone enjoyed going off. Kurt Angle struggled when going off, that's fine. But we've been doing house shows in Australia recently. And also I wanted to go to the UK, I want to start hitting that UK market. So we will be taking the NWO and the entirety of World Championship Wrestling to the UK, not the go night after Bash at the Beach, but the week after that we'll go to UK with TV taping. In the battle of decent wrestling, below Heat, Dr. Wagner Jr. defeated his skipper Kazuhashi and American Dragon in 7:33, when Dr. Wagner Jr. defeated American Dragon by pinfall the Death Valley Driver. American Dragon 56, Elite Skipper 48, Kazuhashi 57. Dr. Wagner Jr. 55. Elite Skipper and Performance 59C. Beautiful match, actually. In about Fantasy and Good Wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page defeated Ric Flair in 8:27 by the Diamond Cutter. Ric Flair 69, Diamond Dallas Page 62, 68C plus. And then Gene Okerlund's like, so some great cruiserweight action there. Joining me now, the man who will challenge for the cruiserweight title this Sunday, Chavo Guerrero. And Joe's like, this Sunday night is a 2 out of 3 falls. But there will only be 2. You see, Shane Helms is a cruiserweight champion here tonight, but this Sunday I'll be winning that cruiserweight title. You might count me out, but I will not be counted out of this war. This is a war I will win. 45D, beautiful promo for Chavo. 45D. In above decent wrestling, but little heat, Yoshi Tajiri, Juice and Liger, Drago, AJ Styles defeat Brian Kendrick, Doug Williams, Frankie Zarin, and Cash in 544, and Yoshi Tajiri defeat Doug Williams by from the Brainbuster. AJ Styles 57, Drago 43, Juice and Liger 72, Tajiri 46, Cash 49, Kazarian 44, Doug Williams 29, and Brian Kendrick 57. Frankie Zarin in Rumble and AJ Styles in Performance 59C. Last week we saw the debut of this man, but he seemed shocked when his good friend debuted on the same night on the opposite side. Edge. This is Edge. And he's like, well, thanks, Scott. This place is awesome and on fire. Look, I had no clue that Christian was coming here. He told me nothing. You've joined the wrong side, and it's sad. But I'm going to put him right this Sunday night in a huge match. I'm going to kick his ass for turning his back on me and keeping me in the dark of what's going on. See you Sunday. So yeah, Sunday night live on Bash the Beach on pay-per-view. It's going to be Christian Cage versus his former friend Edge in a singles match. This is going to be 1-2 for the ages. It's going to blow the roof off the venue, hopefully. In the battle of October Wrestling, Honest and Crowd Heat, Abyss defeat Colt Cabana in 22 minutes 39 by pinfall. Colt Cabana 35, Abyss 35. No work appearance. These two don't click. 37D minus. In this match, Edge defeated Hellraiser in 802 by from the muscle dropkick. Hellraiser 32, Edge 74, no appearance 64C. And then James Mitchell's backstage, and Jeremy's like, with me now? Terrifying James Mitchell and Abyss. And James goes, are you scared, Jeremy? Tonight, we and every night have taken down whoever WCW have put in front of us. This Sunday night, my monster's going to be in action, and there's a new title. And he will be the champion, because this monster is unbeatable. Now, I haven't decided who's going to be in this match, but we are bringing the WCW National or Intercontinental title in for Sunday night, and we can confirm that Abyss will be in that match. So we'll see you Sunday for that one. In an exceptional match, Sting, Mick Foley, Shawn Michaels defeat Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash and Kurt Angle in 806 when Sting defeat Kevin Nash by pinfall. Kevin Nash was weak link. Michaels 91, Mick Foley 92, Sting 82, Kurt Angle 92, Kevin Nash 70, and Hulk Hogan 84. No work for 73B minus. And then our main event of the night is, of course, Chris Jericho versus The Rock. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeated Chris Jericho in 25:01 by pinfall. The Rock makes defense number 4 of his WCW World Heavyweight title. Chris Jericho 90, The Rock 95. Gives us a 95A star main event on Nitro. But in a post-show battle, had superb wrestling and great heat. Christian Cage defeated Chris Benoit in 15:28 by pinfall. Christian Cage 69, Benoit 87. Christian Cage in Performance 63C. That's where we end tonight's show. With an 86B plus and that huge main event. So on Sunday night, we have got Mick Foley versus The Rock confirmed now. And Shawn Michaels will be the special guest referee. I'm looking forward to that. Pat Roach, one of the greatest names in the British wrestling of the past 40 years. The Bomber, Pat Roach, has left a lifetime of great memories to his fans across the world. Fun fact, he appears in 3 Indiana Jones films, playing 4 different roles. There you go, fun fact for you there about Pat Roach. I do know about Pat Roach, he was a great wrestler. But yes, so this show was a good one. I'm really happy with that main event. I knew that Sting vs. The Rock wouldn't do as well. I know that Rock, Mick Foley, all of those sort of matches we're going for are going to be brilliant. Here we go. That was a nice loading time. As I say, I always say this when I start the series, is the first year when you do a series, whether it's on a smaller database or not, the loading times are going to be a bit slow until you get through the year. So we were the best show last night. 4,442, 2.86 viewers, there you go, that's the numbers. I'm not AS67 Goya, MTV Europe and Sci-Fi. We are moving off MTV Europe, and I'll show you that in a bit when our contract ends. Rudy Regal defeated Skull. Conversation involving Kane, Steve Austin and The Undertaker. The Hollies defeat the APA. Val Venus defeated Funaki. Ivory and China, I think that's the storyline, obviously. Ivory defeat China. Yeah, and so Mr. Perfect Big Show. And Mr. Perfect defeat Big Show by DQ. So their main event got an 80B. They were in Canada, which is interesting. They didn't get a sellout crowd in Canada. Whereas we were in we got a 95A star for our main event. What I do want to have a quick look at is if we can do it. I don't know why they haven't got a logo for Raw in this day. I'll have to look at that. Is have a quick look at what their storylines are. Rikishi versus Bubba Day Dudley. Okay, that's the only storyline they've got going on at the moment. So we're gonna leave it there. I'll see you guys on Sunday. We're gonna obviously know everyone's been sorted now, so I'm gonna turn that off. Jeff Jarrett is now in TCW, and Orange is also in well, he can go and work with TCW. I don't mind because I fired him because it was the 4th time I've caught him with drugs. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon this Sunday night for Bash at the Beach. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is Bash at the Beach 2001. Hello everybody, welcome to our live pre-show. We are sold out tonight at the LAUS Celia Coliseum. And appreciate our decent wrestling, but heat Jamie Noble, Drago and American Dragon defeat Christopher Daniels, Doug Williams and Frankie Zone in 1509 when Drago defeated Doug Williams by pinfall. American Dragon 57, Drago 49, Jamie Noble 53, Frankie Zone 52, Doug Williams 32 and Christopher Daniels 56. No work appearance 55 C-. In a pre-show October Wrestling on Assistant Crowd Heat, Grail Kim and Daphne defeated Julian Hill and Mickey James in 9:49 when Daphne defeated Mickey James by pinfall. Mickey James 31, Julian Hill 18, Daphne 37 and Gail Kim 27. Julian Hill in performance and Daphne in technical 33 E+. In a poor pre-show match, Hal Razor defeated Brock Lesnar in 8:09 by pinfall the pile driver. Hal Razor 31, Brock Lesnar 60. Hal Razor in Rumble. Guess what, Brock Lesnar, you're going to be swapped with Hal Razor, which is what I wanted to do. Brock Lesnar will be coming to the main roster starting off this tomorrow night. He's ready. Holy shit, is he ready? Tonight, the WWF holds its King of the Ring. We hold the Bash at the Beach. Tonight, we will see the titles on the line when two more former friends and tag partners meet in a world title match with Shawn Michaels as a special referee. 2 new belts will be crowned tonight, and it's another chapter being written in Sting's WCW. Who will win tonight? Now, Snickers and WCW presents Bash at the Beach. And then fireworks go off on the stage in corner post, which show Mike, Tenay, Bobby, and Jerry the King Lord. And Mike's like, thanks for joining us and picking us over the WWF tonight, and we've got great night planned. And Jerry's like, look, some wrestlers are in Ehab, but tonight the women's title and the new Intercontinental titles will be decided. And Bobby goes, I love this place and so do the fans. Let's kick this off with Shawn Michaels and Sting taking on Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash. We're opening up strong tonight, guys. In an exceptional match, Shawn Michaels and Sting defeated Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash in 14:33 when Shawn Michaels defeated Kevin Nash by putting on the Sweet Chin Music. Sting 79, Shawn Michaels 90, Kevin Nash 71, Hulk Hogan 86, Kevin Nash in Techno, and 84B+. A great way to kick off the night. In a terrible match, Trish Stratus defeated Beth Phoenix, Natty Nadine Hart, Winter, Angelina Love, and Lita in 12:01 when Trish Stratus defeated Natty Nadine Hart by putting on the Stratus faction. She's now the WCW Women's Champion. Angelina Love 26, Beth Phoenix 24, Natty Nadine Hart 24, Winter 27, Trish Stratus 51, Lita 62. Beth Phoenix in Techno, Angelina Love is supposed to be retiring towards the end. 47D, beautiful. In a perfect decent wrestling, but don't cheek, Filthy Animals defeat 2 count of 14:58 when Rey Mysterio Jr. retrieved the item. Filthy Animals win the WCW World Tag Titles at 69C+. Rey Mysterio Jr. 73, Billy Kidman 68, Shannon Moore 53, Evan K. Grass 52. Shannon Moore took a stump bump through the Spanish announce table off a ladder from the ring. In this match, 69C+. Thank you, Shannon Moore, for doing that and getting a huge pop. In about that decent wrestling, below heat goes to Jerry Kazahash, Juice and Lai get an AJ Styles defeat Brian Kendrick, Cash, Dr. Wagner Jr. needed Skipper in 12:01 when Liger defeated Brian Kendrick by from the Liger Bomb. I would like to point out, guys, this is a cruiserweight match on the main show. AJ Styles 58, Liger 72, Kazahash 59, Yoshijiro 50, Elite Skipper 54, Dr. Wagner Jr. 61, Cash 52, Brian Kendrick 54. We're going to go through all that in just a second. Let me just quickly do something because I know that this is going to be short anyway. Run that as administrator, please. Thank you. Can we get back to the wrestling? Oh my, what? Well done, Josh. You break everything. There you go. Yep, we get the picture. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. In about so Liger flying, Liger in performance. Yosh Joe in performance. Brian Kendrick in flying. Ilya Skipper in technical performance. Nice improvement. 6-7C plus. Shotcut will open, and then I'll be able to edit all these videos together. In a poor match, Mama Luke's defeat Ginger Stacey in 7.9 with Big Vito defeat Sean Stasiak both from the butterfly DDT. Sean Stasiak 48, Mark Ginger 48, Johnny the Bull 40, Big Vito 34, Noah Grimm's 48D plus. In a decent match, Dustin Rhodes defeated Fit Finley in 14.58 by pin with the Bulldog. Dustin Rhodes 66, Fit Finley 58, Noah Grimm 68C plus. In above a great heat in decent wrestling, Diamond Dallas Page defeated Buff Bagwell in 14.36 by pin with the Diamond Cutter. Bagwell 58, Diamond Dallas Page 67, Noah Pro 69C plus. In above a decent wrestling, but another cheat, Glacier defeated Conan in 7.33 by pinfall by using undone tactics. Glacier 36, Conan 61, 56C minus. In above had subpar wrestling, a little heat. Abyss defeated Johnny Swinger, CM Punk and Colt Cabana in 14.42, and Abyss defeated Johnny Swinger by pinfall. Abyss is now the WCW Intercontinental Champion. Johnny Swinger 33, CM Punk 49, Abyss 37, Colt Cabana 44, Abyss in performance. 45D, of course, Chris Parks. In above had great wrestling and good heat, Chris Benoit defeated Hugh Morris in 15.08 by submission. Hugh Morris 62, Chris Benoit 87, Noah Green 74B minus. In above a decent wrestling, but on Cheap Pain Incorporated defeated the Briscoe Brothers, Plumber Hair and Revenge Forest in 13.01. The order elimination was Revenge Forest first, then the Briscoe Brothers, and finally Plumber Hair. Mark Briscoe 49, Jay Briscoe 45, M.I. Smooth 33, Cryon 70, Shayna Hair 59, Chuck Plumbo 54, Joe 51, John Cena 40. M.I. Smooth in performance, John Cena in performance, Samoa Joe in performance, Shayna Hair in technical and performance. 58C minus. In a decent match, Trevor Gray Jr. defeated Shane Helms in 15.20 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall. Trevor Gray is now the Cruiserweight Champion. Trevor Gray Jr. 61, Shane Helms 62. Trevor Gray in performance, a 67C plus. Beautiful Cruiserweight match. In a good match, Edge defeated Christian Cage in 15.20 by pinfall missile dropkick. Christian Cage 65, Edge 74. Noah Cruz 73B minus. In above had fantastic heat and great wrestling. Bill Goldberg defeated Ric Flair in 15.10 by pinfall the spear. These two have great chemistry shown in their performance. Ric Flair 69, Bill Goldberg 83 and 82B plus. In a good match, Booker T defeated Lance Storm in 15.28 when Lance Storm was put through a table. Booker T makes defense number 6 of his WCW World United States Heavyweight title. Lance Storm 64, Booker T 70, Booker T in technical 70C plus. In an exceptional match, Kurt Angle defeated Chris Jericho in 24.41 by submission with the ankle lock after blatantly cheating. Jericho 90, Kurt Angle 92. That gives us a 92A. That is your semi-main of the night. We're going to head into the main event of Mick Foley versus The Rock with high hopes. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeated Mick Foley in 30 minutes 17 by pinfall. The finish saw Nick Patrick take over refereeing after the original official was knocked out, aka Shawn Michaels. If you didn't know, Nick Patrick is our only heel referee, so it only made sense that he comes in and takes over officiating from Shawn Michaels. The Rock makes defense number 5 of his WCW World Heavyweight title, just so you can see that Shawn Michaels was the referee. There you go, guys. Mick Foley 90, Rock 97, The Rock in technical, a 91A. That's where we end tonight's show. I'm hoping this does it. A 91A. Not as good as last month, I don't think. But I'm going to accept that because I'm really proud of everybody. I don't know what last month's was. We'll have a quick look when we get back to the main screen in a sec at what last month's was, because we want to have a quick look and see how well the WWE. The Rock was very happy, Chris Jones was very happy, and Mick Foley was very happy. Awesome. So we're going to skip forward. We're going to have a look at WWF's pay-per-view, see how well they compared to the WCW's 91. We seem to be doing good pay-per-views. I think we got a 95 A star last month, which was Shawn Michaels versus The Rock, which is expected, because I think the Shawn Michaels is a bit better than Mick Foley, but that was an amazing show. I think we did really well. We got two 98 2 A stars. Sting and Shawn Michaels taking on Hogan and Nash. Got us an 87B+, which is what we want from a pay-per-view. You know, you want good matches. You open up strong, you close strong. And in the middle, you just fill it up with some good matches. And we had some great matches there. I think that, Glacier and Conan was a good match. I think the bloody Cruiserweight title match was better than what I thought it would do. I'm really not really impressed with the women's division. But as I said, I didn't want to hire loads of known female wrestlers who have been in the business for a while. I wanted to hire young, up-and-coming wrestlers that by 2005, 2006, if we continue doing this, they're, still a part of the series. And we can build them up and make them our own. The only two we're not building up is Lita and Trish Stratus, who I outbidded WWF for. Rest of the year so far, another reason why I'm sticking on is so we can stick this on the end and I can get forward. Rest of the year so far is Steve Austin. Company of the year so far is New Japan. Team of the year is Tenkuji. Match of the year is WWF King of the Ring with Steve Austin v William Regal. Show of the year is WCW Clash of Champions. Young Wrestler of the year goes to Jeff Hardy, who's in rehab. Tessie Virginia is the Veteran of the Year. Female Wrestler of the Year is Aja Kong. How old is she at the moment? Aja Kong is all... Yeah, we might get a working agreement with some of those guys. Or Oz or something like that and bring her in. WWF King of the Ring did better. Got a 94A with Steve Austin v William Regal in a 99A. Jesus. Kane defeated Triple H for the King of the Ring title. 94A. We got a 91A, which is not bad. I've got some big plans coming out for WCW over the next few weeks. We're going to have a quick look at our show history. Clash of Champions at 95A. They got an 81B, 95A, and then 91A. We're sticking to the A's, which I like. I don't know. Yeah, because you see the Rock defeated Shawn Michaels. They got a 99 as well. That's why that got 95A. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in a few weeks' time when we bring you another 2 episodes this next week, which will see us get to our next big pay-per-view, a Great American Bash. And believe you me, you will not want to miss Great American Bash because someone's going to be debuting and it's going to be huge. Ladies and gentlemen, see you at Great American Bash. Thank you for watching.